Yeah, congratulations to Iona. Thought that they came out and really got off to a great start. Played terrific basketball. I love the fight that our guys had at the end. I thought that the last 8 to 10 minutes there, the urgency in the plays that were made. I love the spirit and just trying to make some plays down the stretch and gave us a chance with the look at the end there. But credit to them for making winning plays and earning the win.
Question?
How do you balance that type of comeback with having to make that type of comeback?
You don't want to make that type of comeback, right? I think the biggest lead was 22. And when you that's really hard to overcome. They're a really good basketball team, but you want to try not to put yourself in that position. But if you are, you want to chip away, similar to what we were doing against Canisius the other day, and that's what we told our group. Let's just get it down, and they believed and fought, and proud of the effort there at the end to give us a chance.
Didn't seem like they did a ton different than the first time you guys played, just in terms of the press and the turnovers and points off turnovers. You didn't get to the line as much, especially in the first half. I believe you had like a 15-point advantage in the first game, and tonight you might have had a deficit. What prevented getting to the line? What kept you guys from getting the ball in the paint so much?
Well, they do a really nice job collapsing defensively. They got good size. They got good length around the rim. They make it hard for you to get in the paint with the way that they collapse. But also, we just didn't convert some of those as well too. Some of those were 1-and-1s. So that would have added more to that. But for us, the free throw line has been a strength for us throughout the course of the season, and it's something that, as you mentioned, we got to get there a little bit more. But then more importantly, when we're there, we got to convert.
There were, I think, several points in the second half where it seemed like it was over. Was there a point for you guys, maybe Dre, that's for you that you felt like you could come back?
Yeah, absolutely. We just can't start off slow like that because it's really hard to come back from that deficit. But yeah, especially like second, third media, I feel like we was playing harder. We finally found ourselves, and yeah, we just played hard.
There was certainly the belief that we could do it, and when you're able to trim and you're able to find small victories within the game there, and it's 22, and then it's 18, and then it's 15, and then you can kind of see that it's certainly you're playing against the clock. But for us, our short-term goals coming into halftime were let's just trim it down a little bit and cut it, and the guys did that, and I thought that we were. We had a shot there at the end. Didn't see what happened. I saw it got tipped there. They made a great play, but there was certainly a belief.
You had a couple of chances to tie at the end there. I think the first time you went for the two ended up with less than 5 seconds left by the time you got the ball back. Would you have preferred a three in that situation, or are you just looking for the best shot there?
Yeah, I think you're looking for the best shot there. We had an action that we wanted to go to, and I thought that we did a good job executing it. For when you get to like that, we just wanted to extend the game. We were trying to foul, we were trying to trap, we were trying to create some turnovers. We wanted to create more possessions, because if you don't create those possessions, that time moves pretty quick, and it's moving. At least if you are able to foul, get to the foul line, get a stop ball, a stop in some way, the clock stops and you're able to cut away at the lead. And so for us, we wanted to extend the game as much as we could. I think they made the last 2 free throws at the end there, but previously we were, you're hoping they miss one, and then it's maybe a 2-point game at the end. But, credit to them for making those last 2.
In the final 5 minutes, was the difference being able to, I guess, play more freely, knowing that you are down big and really you're just going out there, you're just doing whatever it takes at that moment to try to cut into the lead? What I guess, changed in that period of time that allowed you guys to climb back in the final minutes?
Yeah, I think a couple things. I thought we were able to get some stops and some opportunities in transition. We were able to stop the clock. I thought we shared the ball much better in the second half. We still had 16 turnovers, and it's hard to win with 16 turnovers. I know the first game we were able to find a way with 20, but that's just too much for us. We want to have a positive assist to turnover ratio. And so I thought the ball moved a little bit better in the second half, whether we made the shot or not. It was more about the process of it. And the ball will go in the hole eventually if you share and make the right play.
And then can you just talk a little bit about that final sequence, what ended up being the block shot? What was your perspective of when the shot was going up? Did you think there was any contact on the play, or what did you see?
I didn't see it. For me, we were trying to, get a little movement off the basketball, but I didn't see the play.
So I think similar situation at this time of the year last year. I think last year at this time you were 9-5 in the conference. Right now you're 8-5.
Okay.
Obviously last year you lost 5-6 at the end of the season. A completely different group. But maybe what did you learn about yourself last year that maybe you can put forth to this last run here as you play a chunk of these games on the road now to close out the year?
Yeah, I think the first thing, like you said, it's a different group. It's a different team. For us, I just share with our group, hey, we want to continue to get better. We got about 8 days here before we play our next game, so that gives us a chance to practice, gives us a chance to work on some details, but also gives us a chance to build off of our foundation right now, so we can continue to evolve and get better throughout the course of the season. So I think for us, it's not worried about what happened last year and more just how can we get better, how can we put ourselves in a little bit better position, like Dre said, so we can try to, just be at our best. Work on taking care of the basketball, work on our execution, and as long as we keep getting better and growing this time of year, then hopefully that will allow us to play more consistently.
Is there an area you feel like you have to fine tune or tinker with, or whatever you want to call it, down the stretch to get where you want to go?
Yeah, I think there is. First and foremost, I think continuing to value the basketball. When you get to February and March, this time of year, the possessions become more valuable. The other thing is continuing to evolve our team. As you play teams a second time, they make adjustments, we make adjustments. So for us, just being able to work on those adjustments, being able to continue to guard and rebound, and is always important for us. I love we were +7 on the glass today. That was a step in the right direction for us. So I think to answer your question, Nick, it's week to week on kind of fine tuning some of those things, and sometimes it's free throw shooting or taking care of the ball or defending, rebounding. But as long as we're working and getting better and continuing to prepare, hopefully we can take that step.
Dre, you guys have played some bonkers games here, a lot of big close wins on the road. How much do you think some of those experiences can help you guys and prepare you guys for what's coming now?
I feel like it's like on the road, we just always got that chip on our shoulder because we always stand together because, it's really nobody on our side that's on the road always. So I just feel like we just got to keep playing harder, staying together, especially after losses, and just keep finding a way to just get it done from the get-go.
In a lot of these games, whether they're road or home, they're 1 or 2 possessions, and tonight is no different. So for us, hopefully we can put ourselves in the position to be in more of these, and find a way to learn how to win in a different way.
Dre, just one for you with the career high 22 tonight, very even, 11 in the first half, 11 in the second half. I'm sure you want that to be part of a winning effort, but just talk about some of the things you saw tonight that allowed you to be so productive.
Really, I just focus on playing hard. I feel like just take it play after play and just stay in the present. And I feel like I did a good job with that, like not getting too in my head or something bad happened, just always trying to stay together, play hard regardless. And then the points and stuff is going to come, all the good plays and all that's going to come with it. So, yeah, I feel like I just kind of just stayed in the present moment since the jump ball.
Anything else? All right, thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.